do what I do, try to keep up. Ain't no Atlanta, so get on my level. Make those moves. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Happy holiday.
Now that Thanksgiving is over, we can officially say it's the
Holiday
Christmas
mode.
season. It's the holiday season.
We have held out, as you guys know. We have held out, but we got our snowman pillow.
Sarah didn't give me the memo that we were being holiday-y today, so I'm in
friends,
brown.
Rudolph.
Boring brown.
What is it? What color are your eyes?
Boring brown. Just wearing some boring brown over here.
Well, I had all my cozies out and available, so it was like, why not? Let's just throw them on.
I mean, I support you.
Hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. That maybe our stomachs were still like working on some leftovers because
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
There's still some like a rando slice of pie circulating.
Yeah, you're like, who's eating
Still.
it? Come on, guys. This is gonna go
We're
bad.
kind of like, we got our fill of pumpkin pie.
The little tiny bit
my
of stuffing
God.
left, or one slice of turkey. You're like, who's putting this on a sandwich, guys? Come on,
We need this out of the fridge. We need
Yeah,
this
come on.
out. The cranberries, come on.
clear the leftovers, or the Tupperware that's been pushed to the back of the fridge, and you're like, oh right,
You guys, you forgot about this. Oh my
you
God.
still have mashed potatoes. It's always the mashed potatoes that are left. It's like,
The first year of COVID, Colin and I were like, we're still going to do Thanksgiving. And we made like a full on turkey and like all that stuff. 2 people eating 1 turkey and like all these mashed. I mean,
it was ambitious.
We literally were eating turkey for 2 weeks. I think I ended up like freezing some still. And I was like, this turkey isn't going to be good anymore. But we ate.
You get so sick of it.
Oh my, I was like, oh, I don't want to see any more bird anything. Like no turkey for me, but yeah.
But it was good Thanksgiving. Now we're officially on to holiday mode. We've actually had quite a few like holiday write-ins that will be dispersing.
Y'all are right on trend, right on track.
I feel like the holiday times are like key moments of gifts, outfits, drama.
Family emergencies.
Yeah. So also, we are hoping next week to have Mama Scoop
As our first special guest on the
First
pod.
special guest. She can sit right between us. So
Because she will be in town.
if you have any mom specific questions, like
Yes.
questions like, I need a mom's advice.
And we know Mama Scoop has some really solid advice.
She'll
She's
probably
kinda
be like, yeah.
level-headed, but she's fun. Yeah, so if you have any like mom-specific questions, please, because she's going to be our hopefully our guest extraordinaire next week.
Yeah. She said she was willing and able. So
That sounds like a yes to me.
yes.
Sounds like yes.
But yeah, so do you want to start our twins and outs?
Sure. My in this week is going to be, so I've talked about Colin and me having our new house right now, and we after kitten gate, we'll call it, the kittens trying like escaping like the day before we moved, like throughout the move. So we moved them into the new house and I'm keeping them in this like spare bedroom, extra room that we have, and we've been just like, they have their food and their litter box and all that stuff, and they made it cozy for them before we kind of let them loose in the whole house. And we didn't want to prolong it so much, but then Colin and I went to Stockholm, and it was like, well, we don't want to like give them a taste of freedom and then immediately shut them up for like a week. And then so we were kind of like, let's just wait until we come back from our trip. So we've been back and we're like, it's time, like we need to do this. So we officially like opened the door and they're like, what is this world? But it's been hilarious watching them like explore the house, because it has like this big kind of, it looks almost like a floating staircase. Like there's no back to the steps. So they're like very just open and kind of, just like, I guess, open concept stairs. So as they're like walking down there, they're like very like,
whoa, this is different.
yeah, very tedious. So very just like tentative. I mean, it was like, I don't know. Like, but I think that they're having fun, like exploring the whole house and digging at my plants again, because they're now in a new space, which means that they've forgotten all the rules. Jumping up on the piano, which never happened before.
Isn't that weird? Like a new environment, they'll like do something. You're like, you've never jumped on this piano.
Never once since we've had a piano have you ever shown any interest in it. And then it's like the first thing they do is jump on the piano. I'm like
the bench.
Yeah, I was like, that needs to not happen.
You're like tinfoil immediately.
No, like on top of the piano too. Like we had the
lid of the piano.
yeah, like you had it closed, but they like jumped up onto the whole top of it. And I was like, excuse me.
Whoa, don't need anybody accidentally peeing on my piano. Yeah, I would put some tinfoil.
That's what
You're
I'm saying.
like, no.
That's what I'm saying. So, but it's been really fun, like watching them explore, and they're still a little bit like hesitant. So it's like the minute we move too fast or whatever, they're like, okay, I'm sorry. And they like get run back up into their room because they're like, they think they're in trouble or something.
Oh, sweet babies.
And they're like, this is safe. This is safe. So that room will probably be their like safe zone for, a while.
That's where you've got like their litter box and
Yeah.
everything.
And it's like cozy even with their blankets and stuff. So I'm sure they'll explore more. And like the kitchen is still like totally torn apart. So they're not really interested in kind of being in that space so much. But we did have our first bench time.
Oh, Mimi came up on the bench.
Mimi came up on that. She loves our dining room table bench, and we call it like bench time because she's obsessed. The minute like we sit down, she's like,
I was wondering
"Meow."
if she would still be into the bench in your new spot.
Yeah. Yep. So the bench time lives on. Lives on.
In infamy.
So that's my aunt. It's just like nice having them more like, because it's like when they're in that room, we would have to go visit them in the room. Like we're gonna go visit with the kittens. And so now it's like they're kind of more integrated into our everyday life, and we just get to clean up their messes now in other parts of the house.
Oh, so fun.
Mommy's plants. I was like, do not dig up my fig plant or I will hurt you.
Mess with the fig plant.
No trees this week.
No. My in, it feels like as soon as Thanksgiving is over, New York, I mean, there's already been decorations going up slowly, but it's like after Thanksgiving, New York just like lets loose. Like the tree shops start popping up on the corner, and it just turns into so cozy.
Everyone's committed
Lights.
110%.
Yeah, and like I said, I am giving myself permission now that it's post-Thanksgiving, switch into holiday mode, just because then I like really, really embrace it, and then I'm not like sick of it by the end of December. But like walking around outside, like the lights at Macy's, and I was by Italy, and they're all decorated. So
Man, Macy's looks so pretty.
oh, I know. So it's getting me in the mood. I'm in holiday spirits. So just starting to look forward to the holidays now. When I embrace it,
Now that you've
embrace
permitted
it.
yourself to do it.
Yeah, I've let fall fill my cup, but then as I've been passing by some of these decorations, I've been like, oh yeah, like I'm ready for the
it.
holiday season. So whoop-de-doo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right.
Musical or holiday karaoke over
Yeah,
here.
I know.
Jukebox. Christmas
Jukebox.
jukebox.
Christmas jukebox.
Is it jukebox? Is it jute box? Juke. Because we just say jukebox, and it sort of like leaves it up to your discretion. Juke. Jute. Juke. It's got to be juke, right?
I think it's juke with a K.
But we're like jukebox. Jukebox.
Yeah, that's one of those weird ones. Yeah. I don't know. The more you know.
Have I ever known?
Someone listening to this is like, it's jukebox. You're saying you're wrong. Or we're like, we're sure. And we look it up. We're like, actually, we weren't sure.
Actually,
I think it is juke.
I think so too, because jute is like
Carpet.
the material.
Yeah.
Right?
It's referring to the box itself.
We'll look it up after and see how that goes.
All right, what's your out?
My out is not knowing whether if it's a jukebox or jukebox. Okay, so my out will be that I literally actually did the thing that I'm like, oh, whoever actually does that. I dropped my phone in the toilet this morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I was like so out of it, like I had it in my hand because I was hurrying to get ready to come to the city. And I was just like, gonna go brush my teeth. And it was like my hand just lost like all sense of grasp. It was just like, boop. It went straight into the toilet.
But was the toilet empty? Like clean?
I mean, I didn't just like pee.
Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So yes, it had been recently flushed. But it just fell in there. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, what?
You're like, hand going in.
I literally like grabbed it almost as soon as it like broke the surface of the
Whoa.
water.
There were times you're like, no fear reaching into the toilet to save my phone.
And I like popped off the case immediately and like shook it and, like wiped it off, and it had zero glitching. But I was literally just like, you see that in movies, right? Where like people accidentally drop their phone in the toilet or something. And you're like, oh, come on. Nobody actually does that. Well, I actually did it, and I could not believe that it was happening. As it happened, I was just like,
And then you're like, wow, how much sandy spray can I use on this? At least it was clean. I mean, at least you hadn't just gone to the bathroom.
yeah. So, yeah, I was just like, okay, let's wipe this off with a little Lysol wipe, and we're probably good to go. But
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you probably touch your phone to worse surfaces just in the day.
then the relatively fresh
Toilet
water
water.
in my toilet.
Yeah, I have never done that. Knock on wood. I did drop no, not my phone. It was the keys that went down the elevator. I was like, we do not need the phone
I
to
think
go
you said
down
you
there.
dropped your keys down the toilet.
No, I have not dropped
Remember,
my keys.
okay, when we were little, do you remember dropping my teddy bear into the toilet though?
Oh yeah, I was throwing him up in the air in the bathroom, and then he just went head first into the toilet, and then I was so scared that Leo was gonna get mad at me that I put a bunch of soap on his head and like his head was like all foamy. I like put it under the water, and then I like trying to like towel it off, and wasn't I like, wouldn't it be funny if I dropped
His name was Ika Squeaka.
was the name of my teddy bear
because we obviously they had all voices. All of our stuffed animals had different accents or voices, and Ika Squeaka talked very much like this.
Yeah.
Ika Squeaka talked so squeaky. And so he had this like crazy squeaky voice. Therefore, Ika Squeaka. Come on, guys, it makes sense. She's like, wouldn't it be funny if I dropped Ika Squeaka into the toilet? And I was like, that would be awful. No, it wouldn't be funny at all.
And then I was like,
oh, but she's like, oh, well, it happened, but it's okay because I cleaned him and his whole head is like foamy. And I'm like, you what?
and then we told our mom, and she's like, he has to go in the washing machine, and we're like, no, he's gonna get ruined. And she was like, he's going in. And then I think he came out pretty white.
He came out and we were like, whoa, he's
Whoa,
white.
he is pure white.
Ika Squeaka's rebirth.
After he took a good spin.
Yeah. So the phone went in, but unscathed. I was like, this is gonna put a damper on my morning if I can't work my phone and it falls into the
Seriously,
toilet.
I'm like, where are you? And you're like, I'm texting you from Colin's phone. I'd be like,
I
why?
dropped my phone in the
I'll
toilet.
tell you later. It is crazy how much stuff is on your phone though, that if it's out of commission, you're like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do
I'm
this.
like, I can't buy my train ticket. I can't do all the things that we need to do for the podcast, all this stuff. I'm like, this is going to be very complicated morning if I don't have my phone.
Yeah. Glad it was not
Me too.
complicated.
Crisis averted. Yeah, can't get into the subway.
Seriously.
That would be next level trouble. But alas, she's great.
She's great. My out would be, I like never have a hard time sleeping. But one day for the past like 3 weeks, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. I am wide awake.
That's crazy. Well, you and I traded spots.
I know,
you
that was
texted me
weird.
being like, it's 4:00 and I can't go to sleep. And I text you this morning being like, it's 4:30 and I can't go back
Like,
to sleep.
is this what I mean, we're not in menopause, but when people are like, oh, you can't sleep, when you're menopause, and you're just like, what's happening? So yeah, I woke up last night, could not sleep, just, and I tried to fall asleep, but I'm always like, I don't want to move around too much and like wake up Andrew,
Yeah.
because he has to go to school and like get up really early and like,
Be productive.
and then I'm like, I'm always like, I could just like go be on the couch or whatever. And then I always make the mistake of bringing my phone. And then I'm like, I might as well just scroll, right? Whoever was writing last week about like not being productive. Yeah, I just like couldn't go to sleep, and then probably could have gotten myself to go back to sleep.
I know. I did
Then
the
you're just
same
like,
thing. Well, it's like, you lay there long enough and you're like, what time is it even?
Yeah, and then you're like,
And then you're like, it's 4. Like I still have a good like 2.5 hours to sleep, and you're laying there and you're just like, I feel wide awake. And you're like, I might as well be productive. So you like pull something out and then you just like,
then just
you've
not be
lost.
productive. One time when this happened though, in the past couple weeks, I don't know what it is. Like, is there a sound from a neighbor or something that I'm not
like, the
aware
trash
of?
trucks or something.
Maybe, and then I wake up after it's done, and then I'm like, well,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually happening.
pretty quiet
your
in our apartment,
subconscious
though.
I mean, it's very quiet.
from
super
like where we're
quiet.
positioned in the building, but maybe someone like slams their door and I hear it, but I feel like I couldn't hear that from our bedroom, but I don't know what it is. One time
You're
though,
like hungry or something.
I was hungry because I was awake long enough that then I got like fake hunger pangs, and I was like,
Could I?
Could I get a sandwich? No. Could I go have some crackers? But the one time this happened, I was like, oh, my Kindle's next to my bed. And so I read like 2 pages of my Spanish book and then was like, I'm feeling tired again. And then I fell asleep. And then I was like, okay, obviously then if I read my book instead of, because I had the light really low. So I was like, it's not going to bother Andrew. And Andrew has a sleep mask anyway. But
I considered doing that too. And I was like, but it was my actual book. And I'm like, there's not enough light in here to actually read.
This is another perk of the Kindle.
I know.
Right?
I need to get mine moving.
So, but I didn't learn my lesson because that was last week when this happened. And then this time I was like, scroll.
Like,
and I was like, why did I do that? I should have just read 2 pages of my book. But alas. So yeah.
It's that time of year too. I feel like with like the sun setting so much earlier. And it's like, I have a really hard time because if I wake up and I'm like, it's still dark outside. I don't know if it's 1:30 a.m. or if it's 6 a.m. or it's like almost time to wake up.
Right next to the bed.
Oh.
So I saw what time it was. I was like,
but just by looking outside, you can't your kind of body doesn't naturally know.
You can't
like
tell.
I like when I'm like, okay, it's almost 7 because it's starting to get light. And
yeah. You know, I'm like wondering if it's like the radiators turning on and then I don't know. You know, maybe it's like,
oh my gosh, just talking about sleep is making me.
Wait, you passed it. Oh, sorry,
Yawn
you
party.
guys listening. I'm sure you're all yawning now too.
You're all like, why did I turn this on?
But that's my out. I should learn my lesson and just read my Spanish book. But I know a couple weeks ago when this happened, someone was like, it's the Northern Lights. It's like the change in like the magnetic like pressure in the air, like the and I was
That's
like,
fancy.
Like I had like 4 or 5 people message that. I was like, maybe it's a thing. But
Really?
that could have only been an excuse then.
It's the pull of the ocean.
This is kind of what I think
the
it is,
tidal
though.
waves.
Well,
It's
the
the
ocean, know the rain from above. The curtains of the paradise, dreaming of the cannons of the rhythm of 2 hearts in love today. You can't stop the beat. Sorry, that had to happen.
Wow.
Although we were in 2 different keys.
We
but
just
it's okay.
yeah.
We merged. But
Funny story. I once played Tracy Turnblad in
She did.
Hairspray.
no, you were not Tracy.
Tracy is
You were
the main girl. Isn't that her name?
You were the girlfriend of.
Oh, but okay. In middle school, I played Tracy.
Oh, yes, that's
and
right.
then in high school, I played Amber.
We went to a very small middle school, 18 kids in our
Amber
8th
with
grade
her
class.
oh my god, we got to start. Got to do some fancy lifts. It was so fun.
Some spins and stuff.
Some spins. Got an onstage kiss.
Oh. But I forget how did we get on here?
Sorry, what?
What was I talking about?
We sang You Can't Stop the Beat.
The Northern Lights, magnetic field,
Monkey
sleep
underpants.
deprivation. But yeah, I to be back on track and wrap it up. I think the thing is that I've been having tea in the evenings.
Oh, you just gotta pee. That's your problem.
I know. I think it's like waking me up.
Girl, I could have told you that one.
But
No tea and
I know.
past like 8 o'clock.
I know. It's
But it's
like
so
8.
calming.
It's 8:30.
Like, you want the tea.
I
You
go
want
for
the
my tea. I know. So
Can't do it.
I think that's what's happening. But yeah, if you're also waking up in the middle of the night, don't scroll.
You got the TP.
Yeah. The tea. Okay, so for our question of the week, we asked you, what's the best gift you've received for the holidays? Best gift you've ever received.
Like ever. Okay.
Ever. You said some of the questions or some of the responses we got. Nintendo Switch Lite
Okay.
and Animal Crossing. I feel like Animal Crossing is like a huge love of so many people. Andrew's sister loves Animal Crossing.
I have a really difficult relationship with games that have no like set purpose.
Like there's no end. You mean?
It's just like creation. I'm like, yeah, but what's the goal? Do I
'cause
have to
we didn't-
collect?
We didn't grow up with
No,
with video
it
games.
was like
or,
solve this mystery, answer the question, do the stuff. Like go.
You've completed
1,
the
2, 3.
CD-ROM. Now buy the next
and I'm like,
one.
what's the purpose? And they're just like, you just like create. And I'm like, okay, and
I mean,
Mazel, happy for you.
I mean, like game systems and video games are like huge. I feel like people are like this is the best ever.
Because it opens up so many other things
Oh,
you can do
yeah.
and like things with your friends and yeah.
I remember everybody wanted the Wii, like when it first came out.
You wanted it so bad.
I know. I never had any. We never had any.
Sarah
game
wanted a
systems.
Game Boy one Christmas, and our mom was like, "Okay, if you want a Game Boy, we can get you a Game Boy, but that will be the only gift you get." And Sarah's like, "No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's okay."
And then I was like, well, I'm going to save up for one. And then once I had the money, I was like,
She was like, I'm
I
not
don't want to
paying.
spend it. I worked so hard to earn this money.
I do remember
And I never had a
You're
game
like, I'm
system.
going to buy the Game Boy. And then you're like, no.
Yeah, because then I was like, well, do I get the Game Boy or Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color? And then I saved up for like the fancier one. And then I was like,
You're like, I don't even want a Game Boy
I'm
anymore.
not spending this money. Please, are you kidding me?
I've matured.
Yeah, please.
Invest in my college.
Matured. Yeah, put this in a CD or what do you call it? A
Roth IRA.
Roth, yeah.
Start me a Roth IRA,
Start me a
please.
Roth. I'm 12. Someone else said, any sort of experience. Last year, I got Nutcracker tickets. I think those are the fun things that like really stick. It's not the gifts. It's
that
the,
like resonates with us a lot.
yeah, Nutcracker or we went
Or
to
like
go see
going to a
Wicked.
musical. Yeah, a musical on Broadway.
Yeah. What else did we see? We saw what's the one about the sisters? Little Women. That was great.
Oh my God, talk about crying. So beautiful.
Someone said, my puzzle boards, spins on a lazy Susan and drawers for the pieces. Oh my God.
Spins on a lazy Susan.
Yeah, like, if you've got the puzzle board and you rotate it.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was a separate thing. Someone was
Oh.
like, spins on a lazy Susan. I'm like, what does that mean?
I can see that my mother-in-law would love that. She's gotten really into puzzles, and to have like a drawer for the pieces.
That's pretty sick.
That's great. My KitchenAid stand mixer, classic.
Can relate. That also opens up a whole new world.
You're like, the things I can bake. That's
and you
such
can get all like the attachments, like the ice cream one.
I need
I
the ice
know,
cream
me too.
attachment.
But your friend, you said, made the most amazing ice cream.
Oh my God. Yes, it's been a few months,
because
but
I need you to make it.
and
for
I
me.
believe she used her KitchenAid. I think
That's
I need
You got all
that.
the all the
will-
attachments. You got
it's-
the juicer. Got the,
They have like the
ice
little pasta
cream,
thing you
the
can add
pasta.
to it.
I know. I want that so bad.
I
Actually,
feel like
the ice
that-
cream thing was on my wedding
Was it?
registry, and nobody got it for me. Nobody.
I feel like that would be worth taking up the room in my apartment to have that ice cream bowl. Because
Did you
wouldn't-
have a KitchenAid?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like the bowl is big.
Oh,
but I
well,
would.
throw it in the cabinet.
I have empty freezer space. I think I could just keep it in the freezer.
You guys keep your fridge and freezer relatively cleaned out. I think you'd be fine, especially if we eat all the ice cream.
I need to check on some last minute holiday deals.
Ooh, Black Friday that up.
Honey, Black Friday has passed.
What am I talking? Oh,
I feel like Black Friday. I'm like, no, there's another one in December. I'm like, no, there's not.
what am I thinking? Yeah, there's some. I mean, Black Friday basically lasts until Christmas now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is Amazon something.
I mean, I feel like there's still
There's sales everywhere.
like
and stuff
cyber
that.
deals going on right now.
Kohl's.
Yeah.
Get some Kohl's cash.
seriously.
Get that moving.
Someone said my younger sister, aka best friend, is coming to visit me in Edinburgh for 3 weeks, mid-December. Oh my God, is that a gift for you?
Edinburgh?
In Edinburgh. They say
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Is that what it is? Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Somebody else says Edinburgh. Is that a different
I
location?
think Edinburgh is a different place.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh my gosh, are we showing
Carry
it?
on. I thought it was like Worcester as opposed to like Worcester.
Oh no,
I was
I don't
like,
think so.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
know.
Happy. That's awesome.
That sounds like a gift.
I always
A
like the
travel gift,
experience, like travel
for both
Oh
of
my
you,
God, that's
for
great.
her and you, like getting to travel, getting to host.
Seriously.
Someone said a necklace with the initials of my kids from my husband. That's such a sweet gift.
I thought you were about to say the name of my kittens. I thought
With kittens on the necklace.
And I was like,
Mimi. I want a necklace with Mimi.
that's what I need.
This next person, I feel you. Art museum membership or a gift card for a massage. I always ask for a gift card for a massage.
Oh,
That's better than that is better than anything wrapped up
It
under the
really
tree.
is to have just an hour, be like, just laying there in bliss. No,
Where you're just-
no one to talk to.
Thank you on the table. Just like,
I'm about to redeem one this next week myself.
oh,
I can't wait.
I think that might be my Christmas gift to myself too. What would you say?
My best gift ever,
Yeah.
hands down, my heated blanket.
Oh, you use that thing nonstop.
Colin got me a heated blanket the first year we moved to Connecticut. And I was kind of like, oh, this is nice because I'm always cold.
Yeah.
In the winter, I'm like, my
I think it
toes
was
are cold.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was like,
9 years old.
oh, nice. This will be nice. But I didn't use it that much that first year. Mm-hmm. Then I went to Minnesota for my residency and Colin's like, oh, it might be nice to like take your heated blanket because probably get cold there. I used it literally every single day, put it on my bed. It was like my most used item. And now it's like one of my favorite things. The cats also love it. They love it. We've washed it multiple times. Some of the coils, I mean, it's 8 years old, but it's LL Bean. Thus began my love affair with LL Bean. But it has lasted, and it's like huge and kind of like heavier. So it gives you that nice, like kind of weighted feeling. It's
a nice one. I've cuddled with it.
My favorite thing is just putting it on my bed. And just like being cozy with it, or like watching a movie, and you put it on, and you don't need to like layer up so much because it's just so warm. I'll get up and put it on because it's in the spare bedroom with the kittens right now. So it's like if I turn it on, I'm just like lay with the kittens for a little bit, and they like to come lay with me then because I have the heated blanket out. I'm like, come snuggle, mama.
I love that.
But hands down, best gift ever. Thanks, Colin. You know me well.
That sounds
What
great.
about you? You and Andrew aren't very like physical gift.
We do experiences. So I guess along that front, like an Andrew me gift, we've started doing like a fancy meal for our gift, like because there's so many fancy restaurants in New York.
Oh my God, I'm just remembering, you still never told me how your birthday trip to Sleepy Hollow
Oh, we'll have to catch
was.
up.
Oh my God, how dare you have not debriefed me on this.
Yeah, and for my birthday, Andrew planned a surprise visit to go to Sleepy Hollow. We hopped on the train. It was cute. It was great. But we went to a Leah's like, I need more.
I've mentioned this before, and you're like, oh yeah, well, I need to tell you about it. And then you have never told me.
We'll discuss over treats after.
Okay.
But when we first moved to the city, we went to like a 3-course. It was like a tasting Korean menu. I can't even remember what the restaurant was called because they closed. Then they reopened in a different location that's like slightly different twist now. And it's like way more expensive. It was like, we went because it was like one of the cheapest tasting things we could find. And we wanted to go. It was like, maybe it was under 100, I think. It was amazing. And I remember like that was such a good gift because we talked about it. We took pictures of the food and we like talked about the food afterward, and they gave us like those little hot towels that come out like a little roll, and we weren't sure if it was something to eat. We were like,
Thank you so much.
and I think we were just like, do we ask? And then
Dab, a little light taste.
and,
Like,
and then I was like,
it's a
towel.
It's just a towel. It's just a towel. It's just a towel. It's fine.
It looks like a little tampon, like they just put it out but no tail.
Isn't
you know,
it like on Delta when you fly? We've done this. We've had this on airplanes before. No, it was to Japan when I was flying to Japan.
Okay.
They like also walked around and like gave us hot towels to like wash our hands and stuff before.
I had that on a flight too, but this is like literally so compact. I was like,
What do I do with this?
Is this a mint? Like a little amuse bouche? But that was great. And then besides that, I would say this is like so random, but my accompanist when I was teaching gifted me a Yeti tumbler. And I was like, oh, cool. Like water bottle. Yeah. Like I drink water a lot being a teacher and a music teacher. And I had never had a water bottle with a straw.
Oh.
And the way that I use that thing every day for like every single day of my teaching for like 4 years, I was like one time I thought I lost it. I was like, where's my Yeti? Oh my God. And
Well, also it's like it takes away the time that you have to like unscrew it and stuff. As a teacher, you just need to like sip. Go,
yeah, it's like
go.
you have no time to unscrew a lid. And I just love that water bottle. It was just like
Oh,
yeah, like it was such a good gift. And
I love when it's like an unexpected.
I was like, oh cool, like water bottle. Yeah, like I'd like a good water bottle. And I was just like, no, like actually I love this water bottle. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean I still have it. I'm like get the gift gears whirring for everybody if you're still last minute gift shopping.
Get on my level.
Questions. Thank you for all of your write-ins too. By the way, we like put out a message on stories like we need more questions, and we got
So
a
many.
ton more. Like we had been using all the ones that we had gotten sent, and then huge. Like we're still working our way. So if you wrote in, you know it's going to be over the next month or so.
We'll
like
keep
we're
filtering them in,
we're
and
filtering through
and
them
still
all.
feel free to submit them. We just kind of keep them in like a massive folder and
Yes.
dip into them, dip into the gold mine when we
So
need it.
appreciate. Keep them coming.
So, first question: family Christmas drama.
Bum bum bum.
All right, here's the question: my parents and my in-laws live across the street from each other.
Oh, convenient.
Fun. They have not talked to each other in over a year. Oh. That's less fun.
No drama. We don't want no drama.
It's always so uncomfortable when we're home because if we can go to one house, the other family can see we're there. So we can never just visit one of them. Ooh.
That's so awkward.
That someone's like peeking through the blinds just like
Did I see your car outside Cindy's house?
I know you were there. You were having coffee.
Oh, you've seen them twice this season, huh?
It's been rough to say the least. We're not going home for Thanksgiving to take a break from it all this year, but we will be home for Christmas. Any suggestions on how to handle it? How to balance both families without feeling like we're being pushed around by them?
Oh,
That is such like a unique situation too, and also sad because you're like, guys, you live across the street from each other. Like this could be a beautiful
this
friendship.
could be, hey mom, how's it going? Oh, yeah, so and so called me. I'm just gonna run her over some cookies, or she has to borrow my book. Like it could literally
it could be
that.
such like a friendship situation.
It's also like unfortunate because who's getting hurt from this? You guys, because you're feeling
you're being
split.
put in this, like, and also them. I mean, they're like what? Why they know you guys are married, right? So you're like, we're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. You might as well be like amiable, and you live so close.
Yeah, at least I'm not talking for a year.
You guys don't have to they don't have to hang out, but like, let's not be.
They shouldn't make it that you don't feel that you can hang out with both of them at the same time.
Yeah, like what's the drama that they haven't also talked in a year? Not even like a Merry
Maybe
Christmas.
maybe they're not politically aligned.
Oh, I mean,
maybe,
I could do it. I could do it.
Could be. Maybe
Or maybe there's like some misunderstanding that's gotten blown out of proportion. Like I feel like that
Maybe.
happens a lot too.
so do we
Or they feel favoritism in one way. I don't
do
know.
we stir the pot a little bit? Do we organize a gathering?
Oh,
sorry.
Sarah's like, do we throw an intervention? Sarah's like, do we force them to just be in the same?
For Thanksgiving this year, or not Thanksgiving, for Christmas this year, we're asking both sides to come and join.
A one event gathering.
We want to get everybody on the same page and have a fun gathering together.
I mean,
Is that going to cause like drama where
But the thing
afterwards we're
is-
like, why did we do that?
but the thing is, it sounds like they don't live in the same town as their parents, as both parents and in-laws. So it's like, where are they going to throw this?
Did they say that?
Because I said we're going home for Christmas.
My parents and my in-laws live across the street from each other. Oh,
You know what I mean? So like that could work, but then
I
where are
was
they gonna meet? Like where are they gonna host? I mean, you could be like,
I
let's all
was
get
thinking,
brunch.
triangle, us in the middle, one in-law on one side, one, like a cul-de-sac.
Oh wow,
like,
that would be overtaking the town.
that would be a lot of togetherness.
town is
no,
ours.
that's
You know?
yeah.
But
No,
like,
no. That changes it because you can't be like, we're having
then
everybody
like,
at
whose
your
are you
house.
gonna- or like my parents' house. You know, like then that's gonna be like, well, we're gonna host it at our house.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that ain't gonna go well. So I mean, but you could do something where you're like.
Meet on neutral
we're-
turf.
We're doing like a Christmas Eve thing at our favorite restaurant,
Olive Garden.
Like, who doesn't like
nothing
Olive
bad
Garden? Happens at the Olive Garden.
Free breadsticks.
Unlimited salad and soup and breadsticks. I mean, that's like you're Dutch, right? Right, like it's your neutral land.
Yeah, everybody get a little.
So yeah, you could
pasta?
go. You
Pound
could go
of
that
pasta?
way. I think
Depends on how much you want to
it's
stir the
sort of,
pot.
and I think it maybe sorry, I got the hiccups. Maybe it depends on which family member. Like, is it your parents' side or your husband's side that you feel like which one would be maybe more lenient? Like, could you ask your parents, like, would you be okay hosting just like a total group get together? You know, of like,
Obviously, like if you're talking to your parents, right? You'd be like, can we have everybody over, right? Or like your husband's asking his parents. You're not like to your in-laws, hey, my parents need to be invited too, right? Like,
right. Like,
you're like,
either
these are
have
your
your
parents,
husband
talk
be
to them.
like, you need to invite Susan and George, you know, whatever, to this little gathering. You know, we'll
We're
visit both
trying
of you,
to
but,
unite
like,
the family here. We're all family. We need to
know,
work through whatever is going on.
do you buy them all a gift experience to like do a cruise together?
Oh, that's torture.
That might be going too fast.
We're all going on a Disney cruise together.
But I feel like it
10
is
days of together.
like maybe it is one of those things that just needs to be kind of like aired.
Yeah, like we need to push through this because we're family. And, you know, if everybody wants to see our cat.
Or
then
talk to your mom and be like, could you call, you know, your mother-in-law's and just be like, could you call her and just wish her
yeah.
a Merry Christmas? Like,
Start small.
just have a little like peace meeting, you know?
Okay, so if that's not an option, if the parents are like, no,
We're not hosting.
we're not getting together with them.
Then a little call or maybe a Christmas card. Maybe they drop off maybe just a little plate of cookies and a Christmas card.
Oh, to each other, you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay, that would be nice. That would be very nice. A nice
Because they never have
peace
to
offering.
talk.
But
But
I'm
it
saying
is
like
communication.
as far as how to get together for the holidays though with everybody.
I mean, yeah, I think if they're not willing to sort of like meet together, then you just then need to come up with a schedule of like,
This is when we're free to meet with you. This is when we're free to meet with you. We could all do this together and have a nice hangout, but
instead we're being petty.
we're cutting the time short between both of you so we can fit you both in. Like make it like it's not your problem, it's their problem for being that way, right?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, we're only going to be able to spend this because we have to fit in both sides. And since we're not able to meet together, this is what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to meet together, like, we could do that as well.
I know. It's like, can we just get over this? You know,
I
It shouldn't
kind
be
of
this
like the idea
serious.
of at least some kind of like us getting
Group
together.
mingle.
We're all going to go out and is there something like get brunch, right? Brunch is short.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or even just like Christmas Eve cocoa together. You know, just like something that's
Small.
like has kind of a time limit on it. Could you all do Black Friday shopping together?
Black Friday's over.
Oh my God, why am I thinking Black Friday's after Christmas?
Leah hasn't done any of her holiday shopping, so she's just like, it's coming, it's coming.
I just keep being like Black Friday. I
Leah said Black Friday, like,
forget.
it's over and gone, bibs.
I forget that it comes after Thanksgiving as opposed to after Christmas.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
What's the
oppo-
Black Friday of Christmas?
It's getting all the leftover candy at CVS.
That's true. Well, the Black Friday of Christmas is just like not really getting out of your pajamas or stop eating cookies.
that
from,
week
like,
between Christmas
and
and
you're
New
just
Year.
like, what is happening?
like, what day is it?
What is happening to my body? I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
Oh my gosh. Well, excuse me. Oh my gosh. It just got really dark outside and yawns.
Cue the yawns.
But
Yeah,
I think,
yeah, some sort of get together. If that's not possible, then some sort of like peace offering cookie platter with a little note.
like, we need to make this work, Mom. You need to send them a card.
Because I think it just needs to be sort of faced a little bit in the open of just
We're
like,
all family.
You guys haven't talked in a year. This cannot continue. We are all family. We can't have this like weird standoff going on. Like,
And it can be positive. Like, we're family. Like, we're
better than this. Like, we're beyond this. This is not.
Let's all get together and just have some fresh time, not thinking about the old things.
Yeah.
Like, let's just.
We've got this.
And if they're unwilling, I guess you're gonna have to just shorten the time between both.
You can be very clear about your boundaries. Okay, we can visit you then this time. We can visit you this time.
That's all the time we have since we can't meet together. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But good luck. That's not an easy situation.
That is
and
tough.
you know, but maybe you'll get Christmas cookies in both spots and a nice little gift.
Double Christmas dinner.
You know, look at the bright side.
Next question. They said, "Hello, love the podcast!" Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Woo! I'm a middle school teacher. Appreciate you, Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out in the middle,
Fellow middle school teacher.
in the trenches, but such a fun age. Fun age.
She says no, she's done with it.
And I love your millennial outfit updates. Thank you very much. We appreciate. As I branch out from skinny jeans again and cope with tops that are weirdly bulky on me, I am having a hard time with my mom. Oh no, she's trying to steal your clothes.
I was like, we went from clothes to
mom.
mom. What's the sit?
Mom, what's going on? I'm 38 and she's in her 70s,
Okay.
even though most people would guess that she's younger. My mom has always been self-conscious and nervous about style and dressing nicely. Since I've been on my own in my 20s, she is unintentionally competitive with me about the way we dress.
Okay, this took a turn. I did not expect this.
She's
Is
like,
amazing.
What are you wearing? No, I need to know what are you wearing?
It's like you're no longer wearing leggings.
I predicted this. She will
What?
always call in advance to find out what I'm wearing to a place we're going together.
I mean, she steals your outfit idea.
And always needs to justify what she's wearing. I try to reassure her consistently that nobody is thinking about her outfit as much as she is. But I would love any advice you have for how to build her up so she can stop the comparison, which at this point in my life is very tiring. It's so hard because we all appreciate compliments in our appearance. But, I think it cut off. Yeah, so how do we... advice on building her up so she can stop with comparison.
So yeah, it's like you're going through this sort of transformation of like, okay, I'm not doing some of these trends. I'm getting away from skinny jeans. I'm trying some new things, you know, a little bit more of like that released fit, you know, type thing. And as you're experimenting with this, your mom's like, oh, whoa, wait, I guess I need to try this too.
Like, is it that your mom then is... She's always been self-conscious and nervous. Find out what I'm wearing.
It sounds like she, especially as she's getting older, maybe is sort of like, I don't want to just be totally that crazy old lady who doesn't know how to dress.
Yeah.
And like, I want to make sure that what I'm wearing is still like kind of in the realm of what's, you know, acceptable or popular, or I still look like relatively put together. I don't want to just look totally frumpy or like outdated.
Is it that she's like
maybe
trying to wear what you're wearing?
Because maybe she thinks that you're like on it.
It's hard because you're kind of in different playing fields, right? You're 38, which can mean you can kind of lean into like the trendy young side. Not saying you can't at 70.
Yeah.
It just is a different vibe. And it doesn't sound like that's probably what she would be doing anyway.
So she's trying to like navigate, like, what can I even lean into?
She's
style-wise?
like, what are you wearing, huh? Well, and you're like, I don't know. And you're just like, I'm
She's
busy.
like, could you come over while I try a couple things on? You're like, Mom, no.
And I appreciate the girl time of like, let's figure out what to wear together, because we do that with Mama Scoop too.
I mean, when we're over, like when we're home for Christmas, Mama Scoop was like, okay, I did buy this one shirt and I want to do a little try-on because I'm not really sure what it's going to go with. And we'll like, you know, sit in her room and we'll come up with
these
outfits
pants.
and it's
Try
fun.
this.
Like it is super fun, but it would be hard to do that like every day / like on a regular basis, because you're like, because it's not even just her asking you for your advice. It's like, what are you wearing? Oh, like, well, I'm going to do this. And that's, you know, it's like a lot of this worry of like, is that going to be okay with what you're doing? Is she, you know what I mean?
Maybe she's like, because it says she's worried about like dressing nicely. I guess it's a little bit of like background. Is she saying like, oh, no, like that's not appropriate? You know, like, is it that
so. It seems
kind
like
of
it's more about her.
Yeah, it seems like she's self-conscious. Like maybe the next time you just need to like boost her up. Like, oh, this looks great on you. I'm sure you've already done this, but like, you look so great. Like you look
This color is
this
beautiful on you.
Maybe boost her up a little bit. See,
Is there a style blogger who's, you know, 60 plus?
that's such a good idea. Find her an influencer,
Because then she can be like, I can see myself in this person.
there has to be someone like, I can see this handle, style over 60.
Oh yeah.
Has to be.
Oh, there are so many. And I've seen a lot on TikTok too.
Like senior fashion. Oh, come on. There's got to be. Go find your mom.
and these
hey,
women
mom.
look hot. Like, but like very classy too. And it's like they're trying.
Yeah.
That I think that would be a great
Ooh.
idea, because especially if you're following some influencers
Like us.
who are so lucky to be part of
Shout
your
out, thank you.
group. But you know what I mean? Like if you're following some influencers for some, you know, ideas, some fashion advice, that she could then have something that's kind of her little inspiration.
Like, oh, well, I've been following Miranda now, and she told me to wear my jeans like this.
And
I
so then
just
she
think
can rely on her for a little bit more of advice, as
Yeah.
opposed to like, I must call you every 5 seconds.
That's a really good idea. I love that. I love that
And then you could
advice.
even have fun with her of like that. Oh, look at this outfit. You would look great in this.
Yeah. Like you'll have to help her along, maybe because if she's not a big social media person,
But that could be really fun.
that could be really fun. I'm loving that
people
idea.
do like that on Facebook too.
Yeah.
You know, especially in that age group.
You could probably find something on Facebook.
Yeah.
An account on Facebook
Or
too.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
Or things like that. But I feel like, especially Instagram or TikTok, it's like she could really follow someone who's in that realm of like doing style over
Look
60.
at how she styled this, Mom. Oh, you would look so great in this outfit. Oh, do you see these jeans? Oh, and this top. See, this is just like what you wear. I always tell you this looks nice. See, she's wearing it too, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's a really good idea. I think that could help. Just give her something else to like turn to get advice from. And maybe so she's not feeling so competitive with you. She has some
Exactly.
other sources of outfit inspiration.
Exactly.
Good luck. That's tricky. Who do we fight with your mom about fashion, huh? Even as a grown up.
The competition is on.
Get on my level.
Last question.
Let's do it.
Hi, Sarah and Leah. My boyfriend and I started dating at the beginning of November, and I am so stuck on what to get him for Christmas. He's 34, not really a sporty guy, and I don't want to get him anything too over the top since our relationship is so new, and we've only been official for a few weeks. Any advice would be appreciated. Okay, I feel like we have all been in a situation like that where you're like,
Yeah.
their birthday is in 2 weeks, so we've just been together for like 2 weeks. You know,
Or
you're like,
even like a new friend that you're like, I want to get them something. But you're like, if I get them this and they don't get me anything because they're like, well, we just started dating, then I'm going to feel awkward.
yeah. I mean, this might be a situation in which experience is nice, or like, you know, maybe they.
It's hard. This is the first year you're kind of laying the foundation, right? So you want to kind of set
Like, I
the
think
expectation, but also it's hard because it's new.
he's not really a sporty guy and all this stuff, but like, think of, I think I would go along the lines of something that's very, like, you've seen them use in their everyday routine, but maybe it's like a little level up. Like,
Are we thinking a certain price range? I mean, I guess that's.
I mean, I would say
dependent.
like
50
$50. I don't know.
Maybe is he into board games? You could get him a fun board game, or I'm trying to think of things because Andrew's not a sporty guy. Board games,
or like, yeah, what I
a
was
cozy sweater.
What I was saying is, like, if you know there's like a new restaurant that's opened up in town, or a place that you like doing cocktails, you're like, I want to take us here on a date night. This is going to be a Christmas present, you know, and that way it's like, well, you guys are going on dates.
Yeah.
But this is just a designated, I'm treating, you
That's a
know,
good
let's
idea.
order the tiramisu type thing.
Yeah.
That, you know, or if you notice, like, I think one of the first gifts I got Colin was because he loves candles. And he would always, like, you know, light a different scented candle when I would come over and stuff like that. And we'd, you know, watch a movie or whatever.
He's got those like Star Wars candles.
But now, like, I think this would be a great thing because it's also like they're not that expensive, but they can be very personalized. It's called a homesick.
Oh, homesick candles.
Homesick candles. We can put the link in here, but it's like they have all these different candles that are like, you know, there's some that are like Gilmore Girls, like Stars Hollow, or like Luke's Diner, or it's
Which we
like
have.
they have ones for each state or a different sport groups, or it's like the smell of a new home, the smell of, you know, like some of them are really funny and they're like Star Wars themed. Like Colin has a bunch of those, or Harry Potter or things like that. So all these different lines, and I think each candle is maybe $25.
Yeah, they're
$30.
not. They're not bad.
So you could get one or two of these candles or things like that are, you know, they're funny and like very specific. And it's like, okay, I know you, so I put some thought into this, but it's not too expensive and it's not too personal.
Right.
Could be a
That
good.
could be good. Yeah, I like the experience idea. Maybe if there's like a cheap concert,
Yeah.
like or even something. You know how they do like around the holidays? They'll do a movie and then they'll have like the live orchestra.
Yeah, that could be kind of
Something
cool.
like an experience, or like the meal, like Leah was saying. But I feel like if you wanted to get like a gift, like you do like a cozy slipper, you could do a sweater, a board game. I mean, I feel like a lot of people just like board games too, even if they're not like super into board games. It's nice to have a fun
Yeah.
board game. Some Wingspan.
I'm like, does he read a lot? You could be like, I got you like a 3-month Audible.
That could be good too. That's a good price
and then
point.
you pay for the 3 months and it ends. And if he likes it, then he can take it over. You know,
I would be feeling the same. I would feel like I wanted to get them a gift.
but you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. This is like very new.
Right.
Or like if he really likes a certain type of craft beer or a type of, you know, wine, you could get a couple bottles, or like go get a special, you know, from a brewery that does like special releases around the holidays or things like
A
you could do-
growler of something.
Yeah, like you
or
could do something that's, it's like you're putting the thought into it and it's very befitting for the person, but it's not super
It's not
committed.
over the top.
It's not like I got this engraved watch for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's giving
giving
a
marriage.
year to yeah, like that's giving.
Giving for lifers.
We have built a foundation together.
You know, so something I think
Something
probably
caring.
$50 to $75.
Yeah, I would say like around 50. Yeah, like especially if you've only been
Yeah.
dating for like a month.
I mean, like,
You know?
and
Because then it you could play it either way. as like, oh, I saw this and it made me think of you if they do something small, right?
And if they don't do anything, then it's like, well,
no big deal.
you know, you put some thought into it and it's fine. But yeah, I think, you know, add a personal touch, whether it's an experience or if it's like a smaller gift, but it doesn't need to be very like a super serious gift.
No.
Just showing that you know them enough to kind of have it a little personalized.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a cute
That's
idea.
for the first
Scarf,
of many,
sweater.
hopefully. First of many.
First of many holidays together.
Together forever.
That's so cute. That would be so nice to have the holiday season as you're like, remember when we fell in love?
Oh my
You know?
gosh.
Remember when we first started dating around the holidays?
It's like, and you're just like in your cozy era, and you're just like, everything seems extra romantic and like the perfect lighting.
Cuddled with Coco.
You're meeting
and-
family, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to come home for Christmas with me?
Our parents live right down the street, but they don't get along.
Oh, no. Well, on that note,
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Inside Scoop podcast. And if you want to be featured on next week's episode, send us a DM on Instagram at the Inside Scoop podcast. All write-ins are anonymous. And
we can't wait to see you next week.
bye.
Bye.